Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really felt good after a meal? Not just full, but energized, light on your feet, clear in the mind? For many seniors, that feeling gets rarer with age. But the truth is, it's not just about age. It's about what we're feeding our bodies. Researchers from the Mayo Clinic have found that diets high in refined carbs and sugar can actually speed up memory loss and inflammation. That's why today I want to show you 10 incredible foods that are low carb, sugar-free, and perfect for seniors like you and me. These aren't trendy diet foods. They're timeless, nourishing ingredients that support our hearts, minds, and joints. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's explore how simple changes in your meals can make you feel like yourself again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment. What's one food you know isn't great for you, but still find hard to resist? Now let's get started. Number 1. When you're looking for a crisp, clean bite that fits right into a no-carb, no-sugar lifestyle, celery deserves a second look. It's that simple, crunchy vegetable that often gets pushed to the side of a plate, but it's actually a quiet powerhouse, especially for older adults trying to eat cleaner without sacrificing flavor or satisfaction. Celery is incredibly low in net carbs, about 1.4 grams per 100 grams, so you can crunch away without guilt. It's made up mostly of water, which means it keeps you hydrated and helps with digestion. And thanks to its fiber, it fills you up without filling you out. For anyone who tends to snack out of habit or hunger, celery is a go-to that doesn't derail your progress. Plus, it's surprisingly refreshing on a warm day or after a walk around the neighborhood. Beyond the crunch, celery brings some real benefits to the table. It's rich in antioxidants, especially one called apigenin. Researchers have found that apigenin may help reduce inflammation and even play a role in protecting cells from damage as we age. And let's not forget vitamin K, which is important for strong bones and healthy blood flow. Two things we all want to hold on to as we get older. What's great is how easy celery is to work into your meals. Slice it into a tuna or egg salad, pair it with low-carb dips, or just enjoy it plain with a sprinkle of sea salt. Some folks even like to sauté chopped celery with onions and herbs as a base for soups or stews. It adds flavor and texture without sugar or starch. Celery may not shout for attention, but that's part of its charm. It's reliable, wholesome, and quietly supports your health in all the right ways. So if you haven't given it much thought lately, maybe it's time to bring it back into your kitchen and into your daily routine. Number 2, fatty fish. If you're trying to cut carbs and sugar but still want something satisfying, flavorful, and deeply nourishing, let's start with one of the best, fatty fish. Think salmon, mackerel, sardines, anchovies, and herring. These fish are not only delicious, but they're practically carb-free, so you can enjoy them without worrying about sugar spikes or hidden starches. What makes fatty fish such a smart choice for older adults isn't just the lack of carbs. It's what is in them that makes the real difference. Powerful omega-3 fatty acids, including DHA and EPA. These healthy fats are like gold for your brain and your body. Studies have shown that omega-3s can help reduce inflammation, protect memory, and even slow age-related cognitive decline. If you've ever forgotten why you walked into a room, well, a little more salmon in your week might not hurt. Beyond the brain boost, omega-3s are known to support heart health, keep your joints feeling less stiff, and give your skin that healthy, youthful glow. And here's the beauty of it, all this without adding a single gram of sugar or starch. Whether you're managing diabetes, watching your weight, or simply want to feel more energized, fatty fish check all the right boxes. The key is in how you prepare them. Skip the breading, steer clear of sugary marinades, and go for simple cooking methods like grilling, baking, or pan-searing in olive oil or butter. You'll get all the flavor with none of the carbs. Just 100 grams of salmon, for example, gives you about 20 grams of protein, 13 grams of healthy fat, and 0 carbs. The same goes for sardines, 0 carbs, and even more protein packed into every bite. So if you're looking for a no-sugar, no-carb food that truly does it all, Fatty fish might just be your new best friend. It's tasty, easy to prepare, and one of the best gifts you can give your brain and body as you age. Number 3. Now let's talk about something creamy, comforting, and surprisingly low in carbs: avocados. If you've ever felt guilty for loving them a little too much, here's your permission to enjoy them even more, especially if you're watching your sugar and carb intake. Avocados are one of those rare foods that feel like a treat but act like a superfood. They're rich, satisfying, and only have about 1.8 grams of net carbs per 100 grams. That's because most of the carbs in an avocado come from fiber, the kind that keeps your digestion happy without spiking your blood sugar. And when it comes to sugar, there's barely a trace, just a gentle whisper of sweetness that nature put there, not a factory. But the real magic lies in the fats. Avocados are loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil. These fats aren't just good for your heart, they're also anti-inflammatory, help you absorb key vitamins, and keep you feeling full longer. So if you're tired of snacks that leave you hungry an hour later, a few slices of avocado might just be your new secret weapon. They also come packed with nutrients that older adults especially need more of, like potassium for blood pressure, magnesium for muscles, and vitamins E and K for everything from your skin to your bones. One study even found that people who eat avocados regularly tend to have better cholesterol levels and improved metabolic health. And the best part, avocados are endlessly easy to enjoy. Just sprinkle a little sea salt on a halved avocado and dig in with a spoon. Add some to your salad, mash it up into guacamole, or blend it into a smoothie if you're feeling adventurous. It's one of the rare foods that works in everything from breakfast to dessert, and you'll never miss the carbs. If you're building a no-sugar, low-carb lifestyle that still feels satisfying and joyful, avocados absolutely deserve a spot on your plate. Number 4. Let's crack open another low-carb superstar: eggs. Simple, satisfying, and packed with goodness, eggs are one of those foods that have been around forever, but still somehow feel underrated. If you're cutting back on sugar and carbs, these little gems deserve a top spot in your kitchen. What makes eggs such a perfect fit for a low-carb lifestyle is how clean and complete they are. They contain virtually no carbs, so they won't mess with your blood sugar or insulin levels. That's a big win if you're managing diabetes, watching your weight, or simply trying to keep your energy steady throughout the day. And on top of that, each egg is packed with high-quality protein that helps you stay full and satisfied without reaching for snacks an hour later. But there's more to eggs than just protein. They're rich in a nutrient called choline, which plays a huge role in keeping your brain sharp and your memory clear. It's one of those behind-the-scenes nutrients that doesn't get talked about much, but it's absolutely essential, especially as we age. Your liver loves it too. Add in a generous dose of vitamin B12, vitamin D, selenium, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, great for eye health, and you've got one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, all in a tiny shell. And here's the good news. Those old worries about eggs raising cholesterol? Science has moved on. Recent studies show that eggs actually improve your cholesterol profile, raising HDL, the good cholesterol that protects your heart, and changing LDL, the bad kind, into a lighter, less harmful form. So instead of weighing your heart down, eggs may actually help it stay strong. Best of all, eggs are incredibly versatile. Scramble them with a bit of butter and cheese for breakfast, slice them into a salad at lunch, or whip up some deviled eggs for a satisfying snack. They're quick, affordable, and work with just about any flavor you like. So if you're aiming for a life with less sugar and more vitality, don't overlook the humble egg. It's doing a whole lot more than you think. Number 5, spinach. If you're looking for a way to add something fresh, green, and energizing to your low-carb lifestyle, spinach might be the quiet hero you've been missing. It's light, it's crisp, and it's incredibly nutrient-dense, without bringing any sugar or significant carbs along for the ride. In fact, spinach is almost too good to be true. 1 cup of raw spinach has only about 1.4 grams of net carbs, thanks to its high fiber content. That means it's kind to your blood sugar and easy on your digestion. But what really makes spinach shine is how much it gives you in return for so little. It's rich in iron, which helps carry oxygen through your blood, keeping your energy up even on slower days. Magnesium supports your muscles and nerves, while vitamins A, C, and K work together to boost your immunity, protect your bones, and keep your skin glowing. You don't have to do anything fancy to enjoy it either. Toss it into a salad with a little olive oil and avocado, blend it into a smoothie for a green boost, or simply saute it in garlic and butter for a warm, comforting side dish. It's also the kind of food that slips quietly into omelets and soups without demanding much attention, just doing its job in the background, helping you stay strong and well. Research has even shown that the natural nitrates in spinach can help lower blood pressure and improve blood flow. And that deep green color, it's loaded with chlorophyll, which supports gut health and helps the body detox gently and naturally. So the next time you're wondering what to pile on your plate, reach for a handful of spinach. It may not shout for attention, but it's doing powerful things in your body, keeping you nourished, light, and vibrant as you age gracefully and feel your best. Number 6, plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Now let's talk about something creamy, tangy, and quietly powerful. Plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. It's the kind of food that feels indulgent, like you're treating yourself. Yet it works perfectly with a low-carb, no-sugar lifestyle, especially when you choose the unsweetened kind. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a special straining process that removes much of the lactose, the milk sugar, leaving behind a thick, rich product that's far lower in carbs. Most plain, full-fat versions land around 5 to 8 grams of carbs per serving, depending on the brand, and they pack in a generous dose of protein and healthy fats. That combo makes it especially good for staying full, building strength, and keeping blood sugar stable. 3 things that become even more important as we age. But there's more to it than just the macros. Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, the good bacteria that help support digestion, boost your immune system, and may even lift your mood. Think of it as food that not only feeds you, but also feeds your gut, a critical part of your overall health. It's also a great source of calcium and vitamin B12, which help keep your bones strong and your energy levels steady. Just be careful in the yogurt aisle. So many brands sneak in added sugars, fruit syrups, or starchy fillers that can quickly turn a healthy choice into a sugar bomb. Stick with trusted names like Phage or Siggy's, or look for any label that says unsweetened and lists no funny ingredients you can't pronounce. And the fun part? It's endlessly versatile. You can swirl it into smoothies, layer it with berries and chia seeds, or even use it as a savory dip with garlic and herbs. A little stevia and cocoa powder turns it into dessert in seconds. So if you're craving something rich and satisfying that also supports your health goals, plain, full-fat Greek yogurt is a delicious way to get there. 1 spoonful at a time. Number 7, walnuts. When it comes to smart snacking, walnuts are one of those quiet heroes. They're not flashy, they don't come in shiny packages, but they bring serious health benefits to the table, especially for older adults looking to eat well without raising blood sugar. What makes them even more appealing? They're naturally low in carbs and contain 0 added sugar. In just 1 small handful, around 14 walnut halves, you'll get about 2 grams of net carbs plus a generous dose of healthy fats. These aren't just any fats either. Walnuts are especially rich in plant-based omega-3s, known as ALA, which are linked to reduced inflammation, better heart health, and even sharper brain function. In fact, some research shows that older adults who regularly eat walnuts may have better memory and mental clarity over time. That's a pretty great payoff for such a simple snack. Beyond brain and heart benefits, walnuts help keep your appetite in check. Thanks to the combination of fiber, fat, and a bit of protein, they're surprisingly filling. So if you tend to reach for sugary treats between meals, swapping in a few walnuts can help you stay full longer and support better blood sugar balance at the same time. They also play nicely with other low-carb favorites. Toss a few into a spinach salad with olive oil, crumble them into a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, or use them in baking for a touch of crunch. Just remember, a little goes a long way. Walnuts are calorie-dense, so a small serving is usually enough. It's easy to overlook foods that don't shout for attention, but walnuts quietly check all the boxes. Low carb, no sugar, nutrient-rich, and deeply satisfying. For anyone looking to age well and feel good doing it, they're a delicious little step in the right direction. Number 8. When you're trying to eat in a way that keeps your body strong and your blood sugar steady, extra virgin olive oil is one of those quiet powerhouses that makes everything better. It's rich, smooth, and full of flavor, but the real magic is in what it does behind the scenes. With absolutely zero carbs or sugar, it fits perfectly into any low-carb or keto lifestyle and has been a staple of the Mediterranean diet for generations. What makes it so special isn't just that it's carb-free, it's the kind of fat it delivers. The golden oil is packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants like oleocanthal and polyphenols. These compounds help fight inflammation and protect your cells from damage. And the benefits aren't just theory. Studies have shown that people who use olive oil regularly tend to have better heart health, sharper memory, and even longer lives. One of the best things about extra virgin olive oil is how easy it is to use. A simple drizzle over your salad or steamed veggies instantly lifts the flavor and helps your body absorb key vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Try it with avocado, tomatoes, or dark leafy greens for a combo that's as nourishing as it is delicious. You can also use it in low-heat cooking, like gently sautéing spinach or frying an egg, or mix it with garlic and herbs for a homemade dip that feels indulgent but is completely in line with your health goals. Just be sure you're getting the real deal. Look for bottles labeled extra virgin and avoid anything labeled light or refined, which often strips away the natural antioxidants and adds unnecessary processing. Keep your bottle in a cool, dark place to preserve its goodness. If you've been looking for a way to add more flavor, more health, and more heart-loving benefits to your meals without adding a single carb, extra virgin olive oil is your best friend in the kitchen. Number 9. When it comes to low-carb, no-sugar meals that actually satisfy your hunger, chicken thighs with the skin and bone are one of the best choices out there. They're rich, juicy, and naturally carb-free. No starches, no hidden sugars, just real food that fuels your body. And unlike chicken breast, which can sometimes feel a little dry or bland, thighs bring the flavor and tenderness that make a meal feel comforting and indulgent. What makes them so perfect for a low-carb lifestyle? For starters, they're packed with protein, about 16 to 18 grams per serving, and a good amount of healthy fat, especially from the skin. That fat isn't something to fear. It helps keep you full longer, supports brain health, and gives your body lasting energy without the blood sugar spikes. Plus, they come loaded with important nutrients like B vitamins, iron, selenium, and zinc, all of which become even more important as we age. They're also incredibly easy to work into your routine. You can roast them until the skin turns golden and crisp, grill them with a little olive oil and herbs, or toss them into a slow cooker with bone broth and low-carb veggies for a nourishing stew. Even the air fryer works wonders, giving you that irresistible crispy skin in minutes. Just be mindful of store-bought sauces, barbecue glazes, or marinades often hide added sugars. A squeeze of lemon or sprinkle of garlic and rosemary is often all you need to bring out the natural flavor. And here's something not everyone thinks about. When you cook thighs with the bone in, you're not just getting flavor, you're also getting the chance to make your own nutrient-rich broth. Simmer those bones after dinner, and you've got a base for soups, sauces, or a simple sipping broth that supports joint and gut health thanks to its natural collagen. If you're looking for a satisfying, affordable, and truly nourishing protein, chicken thighs are it. They're a staple you can return to again and again. Delicious, versatile, and perfectly suited for a no-carb, no-sugar lifestyle. Number 10, cabbage might not be flashy, but when it comes to low-carb, no-sugar eating, it's an absolute gem. It's one of those vegetables you can lean on every day. Affordable, versatile, and incredibly light on carbs. A cup of chopped raw cabbage has just around 3 grams of net carbs, which means you can enjoy generous portions without worrying about spiking your blood sugar. What's even better is that cabbage brings so much more to the table than just low carbs. It's packed with fiber to help keep things moving and loaded with vitamin C and vitamin K, nutrients that support immunity and bone strength. It also contains antioxidants like sulforaphane, which research suggests may reduce inflammation and even support the body's natural defenses against certain cancers. The beauty of cabbage is how it fits into so many comforting dishes. You can slice it thin and saute it with olive oil and garlic until it's golden and sweet, or toss it with vinegar and herbs for a crisp, tangy slaw. Add it to a pot of broth with leftover chicken or beef bones, and you've got a filling, healing soup, perfect for colder evenings or whenever your body needs a reset. And if you're feeling adventurous, try fermenting it into homemade sauerkraut. It's easier than you think, and the probiotics are great for gut health. You don't need to be fancy. Even a quick cabbage stir-fry with eggs or bacon can turn into a meal that feels rich, hearty, and completely satisfying. Just steer clear of sugary dressings or glazes, those sneaking carbs where you least expect them. Cabbage is that humble hero in the kitchen, quiet but powerful. It helps you stay full, nourished, and on track without costing a fortune. For seniors looking to eat well, feel energized, and stay low on carbs and sugar, cabbage deserves a permanent spot on the plate. So there you have it. 10 delicious, no carb and no sugar foods that aren't just good for your body, but also bring joy to the table. Whether you're just starting a healthier journey or looking to feel stronger and more energized each day, these foods are simple, satisfying, and senior-friendly. Remember, it's never too late to feel better, move better, and live with more vitality. If this video gave you a helpful nudge, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And tell me in the comments, what's one food you're inspired to add to your diet starting today? Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.